Truckers, we're back again. Keep going on Cougar bait. And I believe you have to, it's like either 5 or 10 days before the Cougar even shows up. I think we were close to 10 and we're close to 14, so we have at least 1, possibly 6 days before the Cougar will even show up. So, we got a little bit of time. We just killed the... Excuse me? Yeah, scurvy, sure. Or did they patch it and this is weird? I don't want to deal with scurvy. This isn't intended to be a long run anyway. But yeah, we killed the moose. And so, we have food. I think we might as well just go and kill a bear today. And then maybe the cougar will spawn tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But it's early morning ish, and yeah, we're fed, we're watered, we should be good to go. Yeah, so we know there's a moose, or not a moose, we know there's a bear out on Mystery Lake. We could also craft some deer stuff, but our clothing has been pretty good. So maybe we'll save that for like a blizzard or something when we're stuck inside, because if the weather's good, we should use it. And the weather is good. So, yeah, let's do that. What do we have for firewood? Like almost nothing. So that's not good. We're not gonna be able to harvest the bear very easily or cook it. So, I want to go back inside and chop up something. Let's see any sticks out here. We used a lot of fuel cooking the moose. But this weather is really nice, so yeah, I mean, we have to have some wood, and there's not a lot of wood out there. So let's find something that we can chop to just get a little bit. Uh, 4 should be fine, so yeah, it's only an hour. Hopefully the weather holds. Because we look like Maglen's weather. Cool, still Maglen's weather. It's just windier now. That's unfortunate, but I think we'll survive. Let's go hug the wall over here. Get some wind shelter. Yeah, the wind's really blowing, so we'll see what it's like if and when we finally get the bear. But bear carcasses usually provide some wind shelter, so even if it is windy, I think we can still get fire. Do I have? Yes, okay. Tinder, we were running low on tinder earlier. Still looking for wolves. We've seen them. I don't know if those ptarmigan spawn out on the lake that we saw is going to come back. We just killed 2 of them, or 1 at least, so usually they disappear for a little bit. Alrighty. Let's see any signs of life out here. So there's a wolf. Alright. Any decoys? I thought that was a stick. It's not a stick. 2 wolves. Okay. Bear. Alright, so let's sneak around these wolves. Try to kill this bear near the fishing hut. So bears will bleed out, so you really only technically have to shoot a bear 1 time, and it will eventually bleed out. It depends on where you shoot it. Headshots will have a faster bleed out time than if you shoot them on the limb. On lowest level archery, I think it could take up to like 5.5, 6 hours for a bear to bleed out at the longest if you only shoot it in the limb. So we'll see what it looks like here. Try to get him in the head, and then maybe we can do bleed out. But if we can keep luring him back to this fishing hut, we can continue to take shots at him because he won't go in the fishing hut. So I'd love to get his attention. Let's just chuck a yep, there he goes. So where's my fishing hut?
It's a goddamn.
Okay. Easy peasy. I can hit him in the head twice. Awesome. Alrighty. Yeah, so we do get the wind shelter here. This is our Maglan's book. Got tail. This might be worth a coal, depending on how cold it is. We'll check that after we get the fire going. Alrighty, we hit the 95. It is -5. Not actually that bad. I almost always quarter my bears. I think I'm just gonna go straight for quartering. Is there anything I should warm up? Just in case it gets ugly out here. I'll do that. Jiggle it so that it doesn't burn. +7. Alright, let's drink. And then I'm going to just quarter the whole thing. And we'll decide what to do with it. Use the hacksaw. So yeah, easy bear kill if you shoot him in the head twice. I mean, it could have been a crit too. Archery skill's kind of low, so you don't do a ton of damage. You don't have a huge crit chance, but hitting them in the head is the way to go. Alright, I want the hide for sure. I mean, it's nice to cook this to get your cooking skill up, but we can't really eat it yet, because we are only cooking like 3, I think. Oops. Yeah, so, but cooking it will obviously get us higher. I don't have a lot of, I mean, that's not, maybe if I do a couple like half-kilo pieces. Cook those. This fire's not going to last long enough to cook a whole bear steak. 1 kilo, it usually takes like an hour or more. For not to attract the wolves. Every 6 minutes, that may not even cook. So, we are quite a ways away. What's the most important thing to bring, I guess is the question. We have all the guts from the moose, so I'm not super worried about those. I guess ideally getting to cooking 5 is more important than having 12 more guts, but we're not all that heavy, so maybe we can take the guts and a bag. We'll have a torch so we can scare off the wolves. So there's wood. Crackers. Good stuff. Alrighty. Alright, so let's quick check over here. Bear cave. Make sure there's not any loot. Sometimes you find like a Polaroid or something over here. We did find one, but I believe there is another Polaroid. Let's get tails too. Oh, ptarmigans, I scared him away. Ah, shoot. Okay, well, I scared all of them away. Good job. I wasn't paying attention. Check the dead guy. Gather all this stuff, and that way we don't have to come back over to this end of the lake. Since there's not much over here. Alright, so. Cattails over here. Sticks, cattails, nope. Alrighty. Well, let's make sure we don't lose our fire. Let's gather up what we want to gather. And then I think we'll probably be kind of ferrying stuff back and forth between camp office and this pile here. 3 minutes. Let's just use, do we have a torch already that we can use? Yes. Okay. Should get embers. You always got to take it off the fire in order to get the cooking point.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, we're not too heavy, so we will be very stinky, obviously. Which will be annoying, but it is the way it is, so. Let's see, as we've already seen with the stink mechanics, the wolves go to the first place where they detected you, and then they follow you. So they may go to that pile of meat first, and then turn around and try to get me. Oh, there they go. So, we'll just walk the dog a little bit. The other one's going to the meat pile. Fantastic. Can we run? We can run. Cool. Too fat. Yeah, it might be worth it. I don't have enough maples, but it would be really nice to have a travois. We could just do this all in one go. Still coming. So yeah, I'll have to figure this out. We only have the one reclaimed wood and a couple coal.
Can you eat trees?
So I guess we can start a fire. Maybe I think there should be more tables and chairs upstairs to chop. So I think if we start a fire, do a little bit of cooking and chopping, we should be fine. Be able to keep the fire going for as long as we want. Triple Stinky keeps him interested. And then maybe we can take some trips. You know, we put a bear steak on and then go out and get another bag or two. And come back. Just get inside, drop the guts off, and lose the wolf.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, so these are the these are the moose ones, so let's pile it over here. Ball, whoops, let's drop the bear. Hide. Over here, and then we'll drop the bag of meat outside. And I think we'll start a fire. We have wheels we can chop up. We have a small table. We have a chair. Yeah, so we have things that we can chop. So let's get a fire going. Okay, where are we wind sheltered? We wind sheltered over here. It's usually my favorite because you get two sides, or two places to shelter from. Alright. Torch, stick. Alright, hopefully we hit the 75, but it looks like I think we can get another mag lens fire if this fails. But if we would not, then I'd probably start a new torch, because if you do fail, the torch does keep burning while you're trying to light the fire, so if you get unlucky,
Perfect.
you can lose that fire. Okay. And maybe we'll add one coal just to get the
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Duration up. 18 minutes. And then we'll go chop something, come back and get another. Okay, let's put the bear meat over here since can't eat it. Hour 12. Still don't know what to do with that fat. Assuming I'll learn that at some point. Oh, we have an hour 12. What is the steak? Wheel. 49 minutes. Chop it. I'm gonna lose well fed. Almost lost well fed. Let's not lose well fed. Let's just eat a cat stick. Alright, let's go get a moose steak to fill us up real good.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Alright. Don't have to worry about food anymore. Okay, 14 minutes.
Man, I could use a drink.
Alright, I think we chop this up. Put the steaks on and then go grab some more bags. That's the plan. Maybe we'll lighten our load a little bit so we can maybe grab 2 bags. So, yeah, what do we not need? We don't need to carry that. We don't need that. We don't need this, or this, or this. We're not going to get lost in the dark. We don't need that. Let's get as light as possible. And we'll drink and then drop 2 liters, sure. Okay. Okay, so let's get a torch. We have 2. I don't know if that's going to make it or not, but let's take a torch. So let's see if we can get 2 bags back before those burn. Looks like it might be either going to a blizzard or at least foggy, so. if it goes to a blizzard, I don't want to be out here with bags of meat on my body, so we'll hurry it up a little bit, although we're wasting a lot of energy. We're also going to have to chop some more firewood. Recycle that to a stick. Please don't turn into a blizzard. Please, please, please. Wolves are still out. We have a flare, so it's always nice to think about, like, what's your backup plan if we do end up picking up these meat and attracting these wolves, and then it goes blizzard. I'll just switch to the flare. We'll light the flare if we need to. Or we'll drop the meat, or we'll do both.
I wonder if I can drop
Nope,
any of this
that's
gear.
too much. Alright, 2 bags is fine. Once again, those holes will be going to the first place where they smelled me. So if we can kind of put some distance between us, then we can get them behind us, and then we won't have to worry too much. Have fun over there, boys. And hopefully we make it back before those stakes burn. We'll kind of see what the time looks like with this first run, and if that's even possible. I'll take this torch just in case there's another wolf that shows up somewhere. I did drop that other bag as a... Is that a wolf in front of me? As a decoy, so they might eat that, which would be kind of unfortunate. What am I looking at? Is that a wolf in front of me? I think it is. Right there, underneath those rocks. Might have attracted him the last time I had 3 stinkies. Oh, don't go blizzard on me right now. Please do not. It's definitely a wolf. Ptarmigan? So maybe this lake is a ptarmigan spawn. I think he must have killed a ptarmigan because he looks like he's in the eating animation, which might be good for us. We might be able to sneak by with 2 bags. But, this may be the last trip that we make right now. This is not ideal weather. This is like borderline blizzard, so let's do a little bit of running. He looks occupied. And we're also luring all of the predators on the entire region to our location by being this stinky. So that's probably why he's here. There's not a wolf spawn that I know of that's around that. We've been hovering around camp office for a few days, so... Alrighty, well we did make it. We have 8 minutes left. Sick. This one is mostly done. Let's get a couple, I don't have... 22, 15. Once again, I might want to leave these far enough away from the campfire that they actually freeze, because I think it will be easier to harvest them with the hacks, or faster anyway.
The sun is setting. It'll be a lot colder soon.
Well, that is unfortunate. Alright. Okay, we got some fire beans. Oops. Take that, take the raw ones and just leave them here. Let's fat. To our fat pile. And, yeah. What are we gonna do? I guess we can harvest inside, and then we'll just sleep till it's light. Figure out what to do from there. Maybe I'll chop something up while I have light. A little bit of light. That way we can cook again. But yeah, let's chop. Get maybe another wheel in before it gets too dark, or did we chop both of these? We did. Guess chopping one wheel gets both of them. No, that's choppable. Alright. Let's chop this. It's halfway broken, so we only get 3. Cool. Alrighty. Use our glow in the dark thing here. So yeah, let's I guess we'll go back out and grab the meat. We are pretty tired, but we don't need to heal anything. So we might as well harvest this. Maybe we'll do 1 bag. Harvest a little bit of it outside. Just think about cabin fever. Actually, all that cold. -7. Use the hacksaw. Our knife's getting a little beat up, and we're going to need it to do our bearskin stuff. Didn't even get hypothermia. Alright, let's drop this over here on our pile. Let's put the little mini piece over here. Let's see which one it is. Yeah, why don't we drop the fat somewhere? Keep forgetting about that. Okay, yeah, why don't we sleep? I don't need to take damage, I guess, and I want to be awake when the sun comes up in case we need to do any crafting or anything like that. So, we have plenty of food in us. Let's chug, let's drink water here. Sleep 10. Doesn't really matter when we harvest. We don't need light for it either way, but you know, it's always nice to be awake when the sun comes up in case you get that mag lens fire. Okay, where's the door? Here it is. Alright, sounds like the wizard has died down. Sure has. Let's fill up on our salty meat here while we have no thirst in us. So you, once again, you can't drop your thirst meter lower than 0. So chug. It's not actually that cold, but let's find which side of the house is wind sheltered. This side. So we can now harvest out here. 4 minutes, probably get a little bit cold. Just barely.
Damn, I'm freezing. Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
put my raw meat on the cooked meat pile again. Drop that. Let's absolutely 100% separate this out. So fat. So we'll let's take this inside, harvest it, warm up a little bit, and then we'll just start shuttling more meats back. Oh, well, it's not going to warm us up very much, but take an hour nap or something. Then once we get our meat back, we could probably go out and look for another bear, which once again should be at the logging area. This is a tiny piece. The tiny pieces over here.
Do I get back home? Warm up soon.
Yeah, I don't need to take damage here. It's also foggy. I don't really want to deal with that. So yeah, let's we'll sleep an hour, and then we'll start shuttling meats back. We do want to harvest that, because it will deteriorate in those bags, and the bags will disappear. When it's just meat on the ground, it will not disappear ever. It'll go to 0%. But we can always cook it up back to 50. Every time you cook something, it gains 50% condition. Okay, so let's once again we'll drop some stuff so that we can lug more meat. We'll drop you. If it's relatively warm, we could harvest some of it out there. I don't need 2 sewing kits on me. And then that allows us to take smaller pieces, and we can choose exactly how much meat we're going to take. Instead of just having to take the whole bag. It's not going to be dark anytime soon. Drop that. Alright, we are nice and light. We should be able to grab at least 2 bags, probably more. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it. See what the weather's like now. A little bit warmer. It's fine. Alright, so yeah, we'll get our meat back to camp office. We want to harvest that as soon as we can. If the weather's nice, we might go out and hunt for that other bear. See if our wolf friends are hanging out still. Don't see them yet. Voice is still a little iffy. I'm going one of those awesome colds where I just had like a sore throat for like a day and a half, and then I just lost my voice. No fever, no congestion really. Although it's coming on a little bit now, which is weird. You know, no aches and pains, just kind of a weird cold, I guess. It is fairly warm. We might be able to harvest a little bit in the fishing hut, or we could take it in that building over there and harvest it. And then, yeah, as I mentioned, that'll allow us to bring whatever we want back. We'll have to take the whole bag, but I forgot how many bags we have left. If we only have 3 bags, I think we can probably just take it. Wolf friends are back in the same spot. Let's harvest a little bit outside, go harvest a little bit in the house over here to warm up. Let's see at least 3 bags. No, it looks like there's at least 4. I think that's going to be too much to take. So yeah, let's harvest one of them. 5 bags, yeah, we're not going to take all that. Let's harvest one of them. You also, there's like this weighs 8 kilos, but you're only going to get 4 kilos out of it. So they're much lighter when they're not in bags. Because that's presumably because like you're cutting off all the gristle and fat and bones, I guess. So let's harvest this for sure out here. We will almost certainly take damage, yep. And then maybe we'll take a bag or 2 inside the house and harvest it.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
So looks like we're getting a blizzard. This is a full bag. Bag.
I'm not sure
Attract the attention of the wolves by doing this, so run. Should be able to make it to the house before the wolves catch up. So shoot the wind at our back. There they come. Alrighty. Have I looted this house yet? I have not. Broom. Take a book for starting a fire. Maybe 2. Backpack. Yeah, these houses are usually pretty lame in terms of loot. It's fine. Anything in here? No. Alright, so let's harvest and warm up. We are not warming up very much, which is interesting. 3-4, is it faster with anything else? I didn't bring my knife. So, we'll never know. Okay. So if we get like 4 more kilos, we'll be at 35, and if we get another 4, we'll be a little bit over, but we can still walk and run. So maybe that's the plan. Let's see what it looks like out here. Just drop all that, so I don't need wolves coming at me. I don't see them, but sometimes they're kind of like, it takes them a second to spawn in, like if you turn your back to the spawn for a little bit. Sometimes they'll spawn, or maybe they've moved around to another part of the lake. Alright. We gather all of this over into one spot.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Ptarmigans. There's the wolf. They're just on the other side of that little island. Running very slowly. I don't know where his friend is, though. Alright, let's warm up some more. and harvest. And then we'll see if we can haul it all back. It's going to be quite heavy. Might have to light a torch. Keep the wolves at bay. It's actually crazy we're not warming up that much inside here. We have pretty good clothing. I wonder what day it is, if we just hit one of the thresholds where it gets colder. What day is it? 16? I don't think that. I think it's every 10 days it gets a little bit colder. But yeah, on Interloper, I think it's 20 degrees temperature drop over the first 50 days, and I think it drops a little bit, like a certain percentage every 10 days. Oh man, that's nice. Nice weather. There's our wolf friend, so we are definitely going to have to light a fire, and we have a mag lens. So let's do that. Where are we? Wind shelter, just so it doesn't go out. Back here. Mag lens, cattail, and one of our books. And we might just pick up all this meat. So we have a fire, a torch with us. Will be heavy, I think, but that'll save us a trip. So surely that's faster. Walk a little bit slower on one trip than to walk a little bit faster on 2 trips. And you never know how the weather changes, so it could be awful here in a little bit. We may not want to come back. So this torch, maybe I'll grab, actually I don't want to grab another book, it's going to make me even heavier.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alright, we're not the slowest we've ever been. Get our stone. What are we at? 43? That's, yeah, it's not great, but, hi buddy. Would you like to get lost? Can't still run, but it's not much of a run. So he's over there. I don't know where his friend is. Surely we'll find him since we stink to high heaven. So Wolfie's gonna go back to where he smelled us when he exited the fleeing animation. And then he should go directly at us. Yep, there he goes. So. Yeah, I don't know if we're walking faster than the wolf, so we might have to scare him off another time or two. Check our corners here, make sure there's no wolves. Alright, I don't know where his buddy went, but it's fine. I don't need any more friends right now. It's a great day on the lake. Look at this weather. So yeah, we did chop up a little bit. We could probably cook a little bit of this meat. We're running low on torches. Yeah, but this is pretty good bear hunting weather, although we're getting into the afternoon. Maybe this is just a cooking day. And then we can go out fresh tomorrow and go look for a bear on the other side of Mystery Lake. I thought he was going to leave me there for a second. Nope. Take you, turn you into a stick. since I guess if we're not going to go out, we can use all our energy. Cooking, it is not going to use a lot of energy, so make sure we're tired enough to sleep at the appropriate time tomorrow. It's still coming, slowly but surely. Just enough torches. Okay. I don't know what I'm hearing. It sounds like wolf, maybe footsteps. No, it's a flag. Drop. Ah, shoot. That was one of the small ones. Whatever. And then these ones. And then the fat. Alright. So, where are we? Wind sheltered. Not over here. Starting to do fire so we can get embers. After a while, I usually end up like a bunch of these little campfires I have to break down, so my game doesn't freeze up. Although I've never had it freeze up.
Come on, little fire.
It's just hard to move around when there's a million of those.
Perfect.
Alrighty. My reclaimed wood is inside. Alright, let's dump our reclaimed wood in. Get to cooking and harvesting. Hopefully we can get 4 steaks cooked, I guess. Probably what it's going to be. It takes about an hour for each. We should harvest these. We're going to need the sticks. And then maybe we'll go in and chop a chair or something. Yeah, it's too late in the day to go hunt bears. Probably end up hunting at night. Hour 5. Maybe we should chop first. Alright, what can we chop? We're getting a little bit lower. Well, you can chop the chair, but I'm pretty sure it takes forever. 49 minutes. 2 hours. Don't have that much time. Alright, let's do the table. Ooh, can't chop you. I can't chop you, don't have time. Alright, do this one. Hatchet's taking a beating too. So we're doing a lot of chopping. Alright, let's see where we're at. Not done yet. I should probably cook some moose meat actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So we'll switch to moose meat, because we can actually eat it. Honestly, I don't know why I was cooking bear meat. That was not the best decision I've ever made. But, okay, let's drop our bears over here. Alright, we might as well just get firewood. We had a blizzard last night. Surely some sticks should respawn. We can just chop the chair and the crate upstairs too. Actually, we'll just go over here. The chair and the crate can always be chopped like during a blizzard or something when the weather's awful and you don't want to go outside. Whereas sticks can be farmed right now. So, moose marking. We already know that moose is there because we already killed him. But let's go down here. I don't see anything. Oop, see a wolf. Not okay. Alright, let's we'll go over here. I have to imagine it probably lured that wolf a little bit closer to camp office than he normally does. Come. We need all these stones. I like to keep 2. Usually rabbits come in packs of 2. It's nice to have 2. I don't know why these moose markings are so high up on the tree. I don't think the moose is that tall. They are big, but it's funny. Alright, we got some sticks. Some big branches. How long do you take to chop up? 58 minutes. Sure. Alright, that should be just about time. Their moose sticks are definitely done. Let's make sure we don't burn them though. Wolf gone. Okay. That's one of our stones. Okay. I've done this dance before. Hour 15, huh? I think we have enough firewood for now. We harvested everything. And do we go and get another branch is the question. Also start making deer stuff. Maybe we should do that. These are pretty awful, so maybe we should start making the boots. We have no pants, so the shoes are at least better than nothing, that's for sure. Okay, what do we need for pants? 3 hides, 4 guts, and a sewing kit. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Go for an hour. Alright, swap our meats.
I'll do anything for a drink right now.
Probably make some water too. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's actually eat one of these. Let's eat one of the old ones. Throw a log on. Do another hour. We can get another hour before it gets too dark. So yeah, I think we're ahead of the curve right now. Our gear is pretty good in terms of warmth, as we're clearly obviously like warm outside in the middle of the day. But yeah, as it drops every 10 days, like if you can keep adding, shoot, if you can keep adding like 4 degrees, I think it is, to your temperature, you'll stay with the curve, and then eventually it'll, there's no more cloning to build. So, gonna add luck. Yep, there goes our fire. So, that's unfortunate. I was hoping to get some torches out of this too. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So, what am I gonna do? We can add a stick, maybe? Nope. Take torch. Hey, we got our good one too. Alright. We'll have to make do with 2 torches, I think. But yeah, looks like cooking is done. I mean, I could drag it over to the other side, but the wind might just change direction, so could end up being a waste. Alright, so I think we'll craft as much deer pant as we can before we run out of light, and then that might just be this episode. Gonna need some water. So yeah, let's make as much of our deer pants as possible. Cool, we got 9 3/4 hours left. So, yeah, why don't we'll go to sleep here. We'll call it for this episode, and then we'll see what tomorrow does for us. If we have good weather, we could go hunt the bear. If it's kind of poopy, then maybe we'll make our deer pants instead. And it's daytime. Two waters.
Need a drink.
So yeah, I think that'll be it for this episode. Let's check and see what the weather looks like right now. It's almost certainly really cold. It's the coldest time of the day. Ooh. Did we miss an aurora? Ooh, so we can get a mag lens. So maybe it's a cook moose meat and craft deer pants kind of day. So yeah, we'll call it for this episode. I think that's probably what we'll do is use a free fire to do some more cooking. We're raising our cooking level. We'll craft our pants. And then we'll go from there. See how it goes. So, yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you found it enjoyable. Hopefully you have good cooking days as well. And we'll see you on the next one.